Hey, I'm back in Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, and we're gonna go ahead with the 7th drop. We are gonna be Yuri. Yuri finds Miyu in the shrine of the Ephemeral, but not Hisoka. Yuri's final hope is to follow the river upstream from where she found the Camera Obscura to its source, the Lake of the Departed. Let's go. So I haven't played this in a good couple days. I gotta relearn the controls again. Yuri managed to rescue Miyu from the shrine of the Ephemeral, but obtained no new information about Hisoka. The only clues she has are a photograph found in the Camera Obscura and the vision she saw when she touched Hisoka's charm. These lead Yuri to believe Hisoka is somewhere upstream. Clinging to the last hope of finding her friend, Yuri heads towards the Lake of the Departed, located on Mount Hakami's summit. Alright, so after this game, I'm going to go straight into Fatal Frame, the 2 remake. I found Miyu, but I made no progress with finding Hisoka. This is all I have. This photo and the vision I saw when I touched Hisoka's charm. She was standing in water. There's a lake in the summit of Mount Hakami. It's called the Lake of the Departed. Hisoka might be there. I hear like a radio. But yeah, if you haven't seen, I played the demo for the Fatal Frame 2 remake. And I'm probably going to finish this one by probably Saturday. Hopefully Saturday. And then after that, I'll start playing the 2 remake. Alright, we got some items here. I think I pressed square for the power move. That's the one I want. And we're set. We can do the spin. Alright, let's go. I'm ready to face whatever's here. So I'm on the 7th drop. I think there's 15, well, episodes, chapters. So I'm like halfway done. Sorry, thought I heard something in my house. Hisoka heading inside. Hisoka on a side road. Oh. Okay, I thought he was dying. As he dies, I want to try and do the vision thing. Man, it won't let me touch him. Okay, where'd she go? Go this way. Do I want to go to the Forbidden Valley? Or was it the other way? Okay, no, not this way. Okay, I think this is the first time I've been to the Forbidden Valley. Whoa, okay, you're one of the big ones. Oh, come on, I got that hit off. Oh, I got him. I guess just as he hit me. I am very drenched right now. Alright, where exactly are we going? This is just a big circle? I see an item. Thank you for that. Getting all the good stuff over here. Just like ramming you. Hold on. Let me get a little bit of distance here. Damn it. Okay. I need items. Heal. I'm gonna use sacred water. There we go. Okay, I find the way out. Oh, hold on. I have to. Oh boy. Okay. Do I want to go back around and go through here in that area? I'm not sure if I do. You know what? I'm gonna go back and find out. Hold on. I'll skip ahead if there's nothing. Oh, found this area, like right in the middle. Right here. Oh, you're the tall one. You're the tall, tall lady. That was a lot. Let me touch you. It's not working now for some reason. Nothing here in the middle. Okay, that's pretty much it. Got a gold film to go with the tall lady. Let's go back. Okay, we're back. Let's get out of here. Let's go inside a building, please, and dry off. Hisoka's journal too. It appears she came this way after all. Beyond the Forbidden Valley is the sacred ground at the summit, the Twilight Peak, and the Lake of the Departed. If she has the ability, it's possible she was led there, or perhaps I'm the one who's being called to that place. Did I miss the first journal? I did not see a journal anywhere. Well, let's go. To Twilight Peak. It's wild that she's on the mountain in those shoes. Like, how? You'd think you get like some hiker boots or something. Alright, what's inside here? Oh, little kids. Never give you enough time. Where exactly am I? Outside the Twilight Gate. The pinwheels on the rocks make a rattling sound as they spin. It's a row of 5 Jesus statues draped in a cloth. Oh boy. Ah! Alright, I think I have enough for something here. Loading speed would definitely help a lot. I'm gonna do loading speed. So I think I'm gonna focus more upgrades on the camera instead of my lenses. For now. Let's see how that works out. Oh god! I just fought something here. Leave me alone. There's two of you? Oh. They pretty much jumped me and took my shit. This is how this went. I don't want to see them again, please. That was annoying. What's around here? Know what? No. I ain't doing this. Wonder if I'd be able to make it over there. I don't think I would. That is far. Hold on. Let's see. No, there's a visible wall. Okay. Okay, we're going the right direction. There's a lot of ways to go around here. The hell? It's titled The Rear Shrine. This must be what the shrine was dedicated to. The lost orphan children are called by the sunset to climb, called by the sun as it sets in the realm of the dead, crossing over into the netherworld, so that they might cross over into the netherworld as they come together and play. We honor them with effigies. Some dolls are missing from the middle of the shelf. Someone must have taken them. The camera's reacting to something. There's something in this photo. There's statues in a small shrine. I can see something white beyond them. There are 5 statues in a line, something in the middle behind them. It's a rooftop. Is there something on it? Looks like the place is here on Twilit Peak. They might be worth checking out. Okay. Is it this rooftop? There we go. A ghost dropped an old doll draped in a red cloth when it disappeared. Okay. So that's one doll I have. You returned effigy 3 to the shelf. Alright, let's go find the others. I know where the line of 5 statues are. I don't know where the other shrine is, though. Did it stop raining? Okay, if so, I could finally do this. Warm myself up a bit. There we go. Ah, this is the one. That's the second one. The other one is down here. I hope we get something good. I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. I want a reward. Returned effigy 1, you return effigy 2. You return all the effigies to the shelf. Ooh, a lens. You got the reward lens, lens that increases the number of points earned by taking photos for a short time. Ooh, that might actually be good. You know what? I'm gonna... Oh, God. Let me, equip that lens. Restore lens. I don't need that. Use this. I don't know what she's doing. This may help out a lot, so that's why I'm upgrading this. Alright. Let's go. Let's go where Hisoka was going. Right over here. No!
You shall become a pillar as well.
I'm good. Oh, she's gonna... Got her. I got out, bitch. Let's go. Where are you going? I'm giving you the big guns right here. Oh, my bad. Hold on. I wanted to do this. What did she pack for me? Black Diary 1. We must forge more pillars. The Great Pillar is collapsing. The black water will overflow. The black water must be contained before the Great Pillar melts away. Water Design Journal. It's written in some bomb-ass handwriting. I became a shrine maiden after I survived that flood. I was half dead when I awoke alone amongst the corpses. I could see things that no one else could see. That was my calling. I purified my body, and when I arrived at the mountain, I was overwhelmed with a cacophony of voices. The talking trees, the whispering stones, the weeping water, echoes of the past prayers piled up one on top of another. Time slowed down to a crawl, and I could see each individual raindrop that fell. The veins on every leaf stood out vividly. Images of death flashed in front of me. I could smell the choking stench of death. I was told I would need more training. I wanted to flee as soon as I arrived, but I had no home to run away to. No matter where I go, it'll be the same. In the end, I will be alone. And a blow lens.
A new pillar must be found.
She's just gonna talk to me nice now after I beat her? She wants to be friends? Are we going to the beach and going to the Torii gate that's out in the water? She's over there. Yep, we're going over there. Let's go. Hold on. Was there an item here? Or was that just pointing me towards the ghost? Okay, I think that was just pointing towards Ahsoka. Let's go.
Hisoka!
I need someone to pay the rent.
Hisoka! Hisoka!
She's the one we can't hit. We can't fight her yet. All we could do is run. You enjoy gravity on your own. I'll be out of here. Yep, I gotta run away. Go! I like zigzag my way from her. Did I do it? We did it, yay. It's the beach from before. Have I lost her? I should leave here and get away from the mountain right now. Yuri followed Hisoka's trace to the shore of the Lake of the Departed, where it vanished into the mist. In her place a woman appeared, the same dark presence seen in Hisoka's photograph. Unable to inflict any damage with the camera obscura, Yuri's only option was to run. Yuri recalled the outline of a large torii gate over the misty lake. Could that be where Hisoka was headed? Possibly. S rank, let's go. Maiden of Black Water. Alright, we're going to get into the 8th drop. We're going to be Ren. Miu and Yuri sleep after returning from Hanakami. Learning that Haruka has been taken by a ghost, Ren and Rui keep a watchful eye on the girls to prevent it happening again. So are we going to see ghosts in our own home? The Witching Hour. When Yuri returns from Hanakami's summit, she quickly collapses from exhaustion. Meanwhile, Miu is on an unnaturally deep slumber. Worried that some unwanted visitors may be on their way, Ren and his assistant Rui decide to watch over the girls through the shop's surveillance system.
The surveillance cameras seem to be working.
Now we can see if anything comes to pay us a visit. Huh?
Rui, you okay? Everybody freaking out.
What's happening? Huh? Rui, are you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Okay, you just passed out in the corner. Rui seems to be unconscious, or maybe just asleep. I wonder if the rumbling was something must be happening. I wonder what that rumbling was. Something must be happening on the mountain. Yuri and Miu have been affected by that noise. I should make sure that they're okay. How much do I have? Haruka, the girl Yuri saved, was led away by the ghost of a girl who killed herself. Something might have coming in. I need to check the surveillance feeds to see if the girls are okay. I have to check if Yuri and Miu are okay. The surveillance camera feed will switch between cameras automatically. It's the hallway. That's me. That's one of the guest rooms. That's towards the stairwell. Upstairs. Yuri's okay. They both seem fine, but I should keep checking on them every now and then just to be sure. They've been acting strange since the ominous rumble. What's happening on Mount Hakami? I should look into the mountain's history. They must have some books about it here. Okay. Let's check for some books. seems to be about the customs in the area around Mount Hikami. Mikomori. In the area around Mount Hikami, there is a custom of receiving water from the mountain. The people call it Mikomori, and it is placed in casks to bring into their homes and used only for special ceremonies. It used to give a newborn its first bath. It is used to give a newborn its first bath or to cleanse the bodies of the dead. This stems from the belief that the soul comes from the water and returns to it in death. Another use for this water is known as the cry of the mountain. According to an old woman in the village, there is a saying, when a kami lets out a cry, one must wash in Mikomori. When Mount Kami cries out or rumbles, one ritually immerses oneself or otherwise wets oneself with the water. The custom likely comes from the mountain's sound being a bad omen, and they use the pure water as a sort of ward. But when the water dries, your daughters may be gone. Do not go and search when the mountain is awake. This must refer to the girls being taken to the mountain after the ward has worn off, an explanation for the number of girls going missing in the area. Oh, another book right here. Tales of Photography. The Mikomori region has many anecdotes regarding the act of photographing the dead. Many are simple superstitions, but some allow us a glimpse into the customs of another time. These stories show both great understanding and great fear. Vanishing. A man showed a photograph to a friend. The picture showed the faint silhouette of a person. Upon seeing the silhouette, the man cried out and ran, leaving the photo where it was. Each time the man looked at the photo, the silhouette grew more and more distinct. It was his friend. It is said that his friend disappeared after that. The photo bride. A local fool suddenly declared that he had married. The village threw a celebration, but no one had seen the bride. Someone went to the man's house and could hear the sounds of a woman talking within. However, looking inside, he only saw the man from behind with no sign of a woman. Days passed and the man hasn't left his house, so one of the villagers went to check on him. There was no one in the house, only an old photograph left behind. In the photograph was a bride hiding her face, and the missing man was at her side. The man who saw the photo said the bride appeared to be smiling. I really need to investigate Mount Kami and find out what's going on here. Alright, let's check back on them. Let's check on Yuri too. You good? You're good. You're fine. Yuri, fine. Mew, looking okay. Ghost. Oh, another one. Can I leave the area? I'm not sure if I see a ghost, I should go after it, or just continue watching the cameras and see what happens. That's upstairs. Oh boy.
Damn.
Okay, we gotta go check out Yuri. What about, okay, Miyu's fine. Let's go see Yuri. Yuri, some weirdo's been watching you. Not just me, someone else. Oh, you! I forget your name.
I don't
That's Fiyuhi, right?
die alone. Luca, help. Why won't the pain stop?
I'm sorry, Fiyuhi. We gotta do this. Oh, she's got a knife. Oh, God.
Want to die alone. Help. No.
That was a good dodge. Yuri's notebook. When my heart gets weak, I can't even breathe. It takes all my strength just to breathe. All I can do is take the breath and then hope it to take another. I grow exhausted and spend all my strength just to live. I'm aware of death and I see people whispering, people with broken faces, people with ruined bodies, people stare at me from bloody sockets, people crying endlessly. All I can do is close my eyes, cover my ears, and wait for the moment to pass. They are always watching me. They say I don't belong here. It should have gotten better. I should have gotten better. Who the hell are you? Okay, I thought you were a fighter. Seems to be having a nightmare, but otherwise is okay. Now, who the hell's that? And who the hell's that at the bottom? Someone just fall? What the hell? What's going on? There's so much happening. Should I go back to the camera or go check on Miu? Well, it says continue surveillance, I guess I'll do that. Ahsoka. What the hell? Should we go there? No, that's not Ahsoka. That was Fiyuhi's friend, right? I thought it was Ahsoka at first. It's not saying to do anything yet, so I'm just gonna watch still. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go check on Miu, yeah. Was Miu on the second floor or the... This should be Miu's room, right? Drenched note. Once the sunset reaches here, the end won't be far off. After that, the mountain will let out a mighty roar and everything will overflow. It will overflow and everyone will end together. It'll be good. It'll be over. Since it'll be over, I came to see everyone. So that we can die properly before the end comes. There's a bed in the middle of what looks like a storeroom. There's no trace of dust in... Okay. Not Yuri's room. She's in the other room. Which is upstairs. I'm coming, Miu. I said Yuri earlier, I meant Miu. Damn it, so close. Hey, get out of there. You good, Miu? Oh boy, there's a hand. Everything seems normal. Maybe it's just static. No, there was a hand. There's something under the bed. Tales of the Sunset. Manakami's name is thought to mean mountain that climbs higher than the sun. Some posit that it was once written in a way that means mountain of the sun gods, but that is far from certain. What is certain is that many tales about the sunset still persist to this day. People must only climb the mountain as the sun is setting. This likely comes from a local ceremony where those going to the mountain to greet their deaths would go at sunset, when another world was said to be the closest to ours. One mustn't look at the mountain at sunset. You must stay inside when the mountain cries. The dark sun was a god of misfortune and calamity. The setting sun over Mount Akami was said to be an omen of this dark sun, drawing people into their doom. As far as the cry, tremors are also often seen as a portent of calamity. On Mount Akami, it was thought that it was the water rumbling, and it was said that if you could hear it, you were eligible to become a shrine maiden. Other sources say that locals wash in a special water when these tremors happen. She seems to be having a nightmare, but is otherwise okay. Hold on, I'm gonna check Ahsoka's room. See if there's anything in here. Yep, there is stuff. What is this? The Female Perspective. This appears to be a book by folklorist Kaiji about shrine maidens. Maybe there's something in here about the maidens of Manakami. The shrine maidens of Manakami were tasked with leading pilgrims to death. They were feared, and people thought a maiden's glance stripped away the soul. Tales of ghost shrine maidens are common on Manakami. My research into Japanese folklore has led me to believe that an underlying fear of women permeates this very culture. But who were the Shrine Maidens? As women who immersed themselves in water and led people to their deaths, the Shrine Maidens of Mount Akami called to mind tales of bewitching sirens. The traditions of Mount Akami came to an end in an incident where the Shrine Maidens were all murdered. The incident was most likely spurred on by this fear that locals had of the Shrine Maidens. There's one more book. The Ghost Marriage. The custom of marrying the dead is seen elsewhere too, but the ghost marriage of Mount Akami was unique. Rather than being done to mourn the dead, the ghost marriage seems to have been part of a ritual in which shrine maidens were sacrificed. Similar traditions joined the dead with an imaginary spouse depicted in votive pictures. However, in Mount Akami, it seems living men were brought in to be bound to the maidens. Once on the mountain, the men were not allowed to leave. The ghost marriage brought in outsiders too, to soothe the soul of the shrine maiden and to strengthen the pillar she had become. Unable to leave the mountain, the shrine maidens would wait for a man to come and die with them. Romantic. Very, very romantic. There's a bed tucked away behind the desk. Selvi. Why is the TV on? Rui, are you watching your shows? There's nothing but static on the screen. I should probably switch the TV off. Uh-oh. 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 Oh god. Which one are you? Oh dear. Should I go to the front? Nothing's been happening. Might as well check it out. Hello guys. What's up? You here to buy something? Ah! Double touch. Let's go. Anything here I could read? No. Okay, let's go back. Uh-oh. There's one in the garden. That's one of the big ones, too. Oh, crap.
Damn.
Okay, I have to go to Yuri. Yuri's camera room is off. What's going on? I should go check it out. Wait, where's Rui? What? Where? Wait, where? Rui must have woken up. Miu, I hope you're in your room fine, because I got these two to deal with. Okay, I'm set. Let's go. Oh, Rui, what are you doing? Maybe she got the heads up before me. Oh, what? Rui walking along the hallway. Go after Rui. Why am I here? I'm in the home that was in the woods, the one that disappears. I forget what it's called. It's been a few days since I played. Well, bye. Mr. Hojo is captivated by the woman in that photograph. He's never been good with a woman. But he's starting to change. I can't do anything about it. He's changing. I'd like to keep things between us just as they are, the relationship we have now. I like the ambiguity, but he's going to decide sooner or later. I wonder which way he'll... What? I wonder which way will he choose? In regards to what? This one I'm not getting. I might be stupid. No, I am stupid. I'm not getting that one. I'm thinking of things, but I don't want to say them. Just in case I sound more stupid. Peekaboo. Shadow in the dark. Oh, we can go in here now. There's palatable text at the end of the hallway. The pages are stuck together with moisture. I can't open them. Oh, this is the hallway. Okay. Alright, before going any further... Rui, what's going on here? Oh, I fell asleep. Oh God. Check on the other girls? Oh boy. Yuri's gone. Rui's gone. Where's Miyu?
Are you all right?
I need to go back to Mount Hakami. Can you take me there?
What? No way. It's too dangerous.
Well, if that's your answer, thanks for everything. You don't mind if I borrow this, do you? Maybe I'll be able to find Yuri as well.
Hold on, wait.
Did he kill her? I'm going. Goodbye.
Ren is watching over the sleeping Yuri and Miyu on the surveillance cameras, but he passes out. He has a dream where he's chasing after Rui. When he wakes up, both Yuri and Rui are gone. He finds Miyu getting ready to leave for Mount Akami, taking Yuri's camera obscura with her. The door shuts behind Miyu, leaving a bewildered Ren behind. So are we going to be Rui? S rank again. The Witching Hour. Oh, we're going to be Miyu. Let's go. Yuri has vanished from the shop. Miyu takes the camera obscura and heads to Mount Akami to search for her. The Sacred Casket. Miu wakes up to discover that Yuri has been taken to Mount Akami. She borrows Yuri's camera obscura and heads for the mountain against Ren's advice. She hopes not only to find Yuri, but some clues to her mother's whereabouts as well. Oh, we're on the train, or the tram. I can sense that Yuri headed for the mountain. If I use the camera obscura, I might be able to save her. And I may find clues as to where my mother is. We are now Yuri. I'm assuming we have the same abilities as, sorry, I mean Miu. I assume we have the same abilities as Yuri? Same lenses and everything? Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, I haven't did this in a while. Hold on. There's going to be a lot of reading. One moment. Maybe not a lot of reading, just I want to clear some things out. Okay, here's some notes. Mia went to Mount Akami to look for her mother, then disappeared without a trace. Since she was little, she had the ability to see ghosts and read the thoughts of people that she touched. Her ability allows her to see how insincere people can be, making her distrustful and afraid of her own power. She's cold towards everyone, but misses her mother, who thinks she'll be the only person out there who might understand. Mia ran away from her foster mother to follow the trace of her mother to Mount Akami. She works as an actress and has appeared in a few shows, but she mainly works as a model for magazines. And that's the stuff we saw in the last video, which was weird. One of the girls spirited away to Mount Akami. Yuri found her in a reliquary submerged in the water of the womb cavern and brought her back to the shop, only to see her disappear again. Like Fuyui, Ghost brought her to the world of the dead. She was a very kind girl, happy to follow the crowd. She went along with everything her friends did, including a failed group suicide. She could sense the pain and sorrow of her dead friends. They were unable to stand it. She went to Mount Akami to die. It seems that, just like before, she has been put in a reliquary, only this time there will be no escape. Okay. So Haruka confirmed we can't. Because I was asking about her, like, what are we going to do about her, but I guess we can't do anything now. Kaiji, a folklorist who's been studying Mount Akami. His father was English, his mother Japanese. He moved to Japan to learn more about its folklore. Intrigued by the rituals performed on Mount Akami, he moved there to study the area in more detail. He vanished after obtaining a photograph of a bride. After attempts to turn the mountain into a tourist spot failed, both he and his house were forgotten. When the mountain gained infamy, the house, which seemed to drive people to suicide, came to be known as the Veiled House. Ren found the Veiled House and followed after Kaiji's trail and discovered that he had turned into a ghost. He looked rotten and as if he had been stuck in one of the reliquaries. A Japanese-style house with a shingle roof, the home of the folklorist Kaiji. It had been built on the outskirts of the unfathomable forest, a place not easy to get to. Kaiji likely wanted to avoid all disturbances as he devoted himself to studying the local religious beliefs and practices. When attempts to develop the mountain failed, it was shut down. Police officers stationed at the foot of the mountain came to investigate the house and found it abandoned. No one could tell what became of the folklorist. Afterwards, the house itself disappeared and the whole incident was forgotten. Now, tales of the house have resurfaced. People say it appears on foggy days and that Kaiji's works will still be found in there. Others say he's still there, continuing his research. If anyone dares enter the Kaiji, then Kaiji, keen to study the darker local rituals, will kill them as sacrificial offerings. The cable car was introduced in the hopes it would increase the number of tourists. There are 3 spots on the line: Mikomori, Unfathomable Forest, and the Shrine of the Ephemeral. Soon after it was opened, a huge landslide hit and had to be shut down. The tourists stopped coming and the line never reopened. Some claim that construction work, which involved leveling part of the mountain and cutting a route through the forest, desecrated the sacred ground and brought a curse upon the line. Nowadays, fans of the occult, attracted by rumors of ghosts seen in the empty carriages or eerie silhouettes of people glimpsed in the forest by the rail track, come to take photos of the abandoned train. Hikami Tunnel. A tunnel constructed as part of the project to make the mountain a tourist spot. It was supposed to go to the Twilit Peak on the summit. As the tunnel was being dug, the construction workers broke through to the womb cavern and the tunnel flooded. None of the workers survived. Work on the tunnel resumed, but the development plans for the mountain were abandoned and the tunnel was never completed. A road goes up to its eastern exit, but it has been closed due to the number of trespassers who have either died or have gone missing in and around the tunnel. There may still be a way to get from the tunnel into the womb cavern, but the locals warn that the ghosts of the accident victims and of the shrine maidens await anyone who try to find it. Shrine of the Ephemeral, a large shrine near the summit of Mount Hikami. It is thought to have been the main shrine of the local faith, but little is known about it. In the brief period that the mountain was visited by tourists, the shrine doors stood open and people could admire the countless lanterns in the main hall. The shrine was abandoned after the closure of the cable car line. Remains of shrine maidens are said to be found in the inner room. Some say if one passes by the shrine on a foggy day, the lanterns will be lit and the maiden of black water will be waiting. The Forbidden Valley, a valley near the summit of Mount Hikami which houses an ancient cemetery. It had been left undisturbed until land developers decided to create a path to the summit for the tourists. The only way through the Forbidden Valley, a massive landslide flooded. The only way was through the valley. A massive landslide flooded the valley, destroying the path. The graves were once exhumed in an attempt to establish who was buried there, but no bodies were found. It is thought that the graves were erected in memory of people who did not have remains. Another theory is that the graves were for the shrine maidens who were sacrificed to the mountain. An area of land on top of Mount Hikami covered in volcanic rock. It is a desolate landscape, devoid of vegetation due to volatile gases escaping from the rocks. Locals felt it looked like the underworld, and along with the Lake of the Departed, it was considered to be connected to the netherworld. Locals believe it is a sacred place. A sacrificial mound erected over a pile of caskets can be found here, as well as the rear shrine of dolls, with dolls much older than those from the main shrine of dolls located farther down the mountain. A crater lake located on the Twilit Peak on Mount Hikami. The name of the lake comes from its ghostly appearance. It is surrounded by a white sandy beach and it's always enshrouded in mist. Legend has it that a few times a year, when the last rays of the setting sun reflect off the lake, the mist clears and it becomes a link between the worlds of the living and the dead. People living near the mountain are advised to stay indoors on such days, lest a calamity befall them. However, it is also said that those seeking death may enter the waters of the lake and cross that dread threshold. This may refer to the practices that were part of the local faith. The pinwheel stuck in the sand might have been left there by the believers to comfort the spirits of children who crossed another world there. A long time ago in Japan, when large structures such as bridges or castles were built, young maidens were buried alive under the foundations or in the walls as offerings to the gods. That is horrible. Jesus. These human sacrifices were believed to make the building stronger and protect them from destruction, as the maidens would forever watch over them. They were called pillars and would support the spells and wards that kept evil forces out of the world. In the Mount Hikami faith, souls are born from the water, so to return to it is to die. Dying in the waters of the mountain was seen as the right way to leave this world, and it was the act that was known as returning to water. Only those who were seeking this death would be permitted onto Mount Hikami. While it is common belief that the sounds of suicides became cursed, returning to water did not carry that stigma and was thought to enable a peaceful and restful death. Pure water. Crystal clear water found in Mount Hikami. Water was worshipped on the mountain, and the clear spring water was seen as something extremely precious. The worshippers called it the pure water. Even during the mountain's development as a tourist spot, those involved believed that maintaining the high quality of local water would please the gods of the mountain. According to legend, the pure water was the source of life. Its opposite was the black water, the source of death. Black water. Old tales from Mount Hikami speak of black water, the waters of death which poured out from the netherworld. It was the dark counterpart to the pure water. Shrine maidens performed rituals to prevent it from overflowing into our world. Reliquaries. They were ornate wooden boxes used on Mount Hikami's for ritual sacrifices. Shrine maidens would be shut in the reliquaries, which would then be placed into the waters. The ritual was believed to preserve the beauty of the pure water and prevent the black water from tainting it. caskets. Ornate caskets that were used for ritual sacrifices. Only the most powerful shrine maidens were put in these caskets. The caskets were bigger than reliquaries so that the grooms from the ghost marriages could join the shrine maidens in them for eternity, keeping the pillars strong. And this is just the past parts. Alright, finally. You could skip over all that reading if you want. Thought I'd just give you some lore there. Might as well upgrade that too. What the? The camera stir. If you can use it, so can I. Slow motion shots. Hold down the shutter button to slow down ghosts. This consumes the spirit power. When you let go of the or run out of spirit power, all targeted ghosts will take damage. That's cool. I wasn't using the right film. I was barely doing any damage.
Disappearing.
Where exactly are we going? Follow Yuri's trace. Oh, right. Forgot you could do this. You could press the R2 button. She went here. Okay. Oh, jeez. right in my face. Why are you backing up? Okay. Done checking around. Let's go back up. Oh, she went that way. Oh, you. The Shrine Slayer, whatever the hell your name is. That blew him back. Jesus. Oh, this damn cemetery again. So I'm gonna do my route here, go there, then come back around, and yeah. Something around here. Took 100 shot chances. That was close.
Mother, wait!
Miku, what up? Oh, this is someplace new. I have not been here. But I kind of still want to search around though. Hold on. Oh, okay, I'm locked in. I have to go. Okay. Dense brush is blocking the way. I won't be able to get through. Note from Miku. I have to go. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I wonder what's down this way. Anyway, right now I need to find Yuri. She may know something that'll help me. standing at a grave. I can't even see him. Oh, there he is. What's up? Sorry, I have to go back. I have to get that thing. That, film. Okay, got that. Let's go back. And I think we're gonna end up in the same place where, that big lake was. Should probably heal myself before anything. Alright. Now... nothing else around here. Just a bunch of gas coming out of the rocks. This way is to the beach. Oh, there she is. Yuri!
No! I won't let you do it!
Don't you leave me too.
Oh god, I see it. Here we go again, gotta run. That's her. She's too powerful, even the camera obscure does nothing. We have to run. Follow Yuri. Sorry. Oh, I just walked past her. I think I dodged it, actually. The prompt came up. Come on, Yuri. If you trip, I'm not grabbing you. Oh, I get a game over? As soon as she grabs me? Ah, okay. Oh, there is a skip cutscene button. I didn't know that. Okay, we can do this. Go into the pause menu, or press the touchpad in the cutscene, and then we can skip the cutscene. Yuri, I need you not to leave me. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna try and get ahead of you, Yuri. Just gonna keep pressing circle. Oh, dodge, you're there. Okay, so far so good. Over here. Come on, Yuri. We're almost out. Oh, it's raining now. Let's get the fudge out of here.
Come on. Let's go back.
Okay. Thank you.
Yuri, get in the tram. Your sense of urgency baffles me, Yuri.
Why were you here? I can see them too, you know. Maybe even better than you. Does it scare you, seeing things that others can't? I'm not afraid. I have nothing to lose, so there's nothing to be scared of.
I know you're scared too. Scared of being alone.
As Yuri waded into the mist of over the lake of the departed, she was stopped by Mio. The distance between the girls seemed too narrow. Losing their parents at a young age and being able to see into the souls of others, the girls have more in common than they may have first realized. Yuri stills and found Ahsoka, while Mio still searches for her mother, Miku. The eerie dark figure that appeared at the lake may just hold all the answers, but why does she keep calling out to Yuri? Oh, even with the deaths, I got an S rank. The Sacred Casket. Alright, we're going to the 10th drop with Ren. Ren goes in search of Rui, who has vanished from the antique shop. He heads to the Veiled House, which is where he saw Rui in his dream. Ghost Marriage. Ren gonna marry a ghost? He's gonna shack up? Ren checks the surveillance footage only to discover that Rui has also been beckoned away to the mountain. He recalls the dream he had after he fell asleep. Rui was inside the Veil House, aka the Watery Residence. Ren knows this is where he must head next. In my dream, Rui was in the Folklore's house, the one we searched before. I should check it out again. I might find a clue which will lead me to Rui. Which way was that again? According to the map, there should be a swamp here. But no, this is a house. The door must be locked from the other side. The wall is falling apart. I might be able to find a way in. Oh, why is she going here? Oh yeah, forgot. This was the pathway to the Veiled House. But what about the other house that we saw that was in the middle of the swamp? There's more dolls here than usual. Shiragiku's journal. A journal with a white chrysanthemum emblem. This belongs to the white-haired girl. Until I am 7, I am with the gods. I am unborn. When I turn 7, I will be human. That's why I will become a pillar before I turn 7. I'm not long for this life, but if I become a pillar, I will not die. I'll be an immortal flower. I will go on forever and die, but will I be alone forever?
Rui.
You will not escape.
Okay, you were just there to be there. You're sightseeing, which you were always doing. Kazuya. That's our buddy, right? Was that Kazuya? That's our homie. Oh, there's two of you. Oh, crap. Duty Journal 5. Mr. Hojo came for me once before. He'll come for me again. I'm waiting. I'll keep waiting. Waiting is all I can do.
Ever since I saw the picture.
Ah, there you are. That's the tall woman. Hi again. Folklore's Notes 8. The old text found at the shrines tell of a disaster. The waters, tainted in black, flowed down the waterfalls, sullying the pools, and became a black mist that enveloped the mountain. The sun turned a muddy crimson, the border between worlds bordered. Now the waters are clear and the mists are white. It is unknown whether this disaster actually happened or whether it was passed down as a mere cautionary tale. If it really did occur, what must the locals have thought? Did the mountain rumble, appearing shrouded in black shadows? Did the rivers look like long strands of black hair? Did people see the black water running down the paths? The truth is unclear. What is clear is that the waters are now clean and pure. Okay, last time we found her in here. That was in our dream, though. There's a black box in the middle of the room. Dark stains mark the floor as if something has seeped out. First, I'm gonna pick this up. Okay, let's open this. Rui, are you in there? Rui,
Rui,
get out.
You came for me.
Whoa! No! I did not want to do that. Oh God. Who are you? Where am I? This is a whole new place. House of Joining. Kazuya's note. I recognize the handwriting as Kazuya's. I don't know where I am or how I got here. The last thing I remember is calling him on the phone. Maybe if he could stop me, I wouldn't have ended up here. The ceremony will start soon. This is the end. Kazuya, Rui, where are you? Looks like I'm on the second floor, maybe, of this place. Dr. Aso's records. 1. The name is Kunihiko Aso is on the spine. This must have been left by Dr. Aso, inventor of the camera obscura. As photography is still so expensive, it's common to dress the deceased up for post-mortem photographs. Upon seeing those photos, I decided to make a camera. Post-mortem photographs are more than simple mementos. They capture death and the soul in a way the eye can't. I devoted myself completely to making a camera that could capture what we can't see. As soon as I had a working prototype, I began taking post-mortem photographs. I traveled the country taking photographs of dead bodies. People were thankful to have the subject's spirits preserved. The people of Tamai, Ayukawa, and Katase near Manakami were particularly elated. They said they were like the pillars. But this is not the camera I was after. It still only captures visible light. I have to capture what the eye cannot. The portion composed of its shadows. If I do, perhaps I can prove the existence of an invisible world. partition screen divides the hallway. Ropes hanging from the ceiling decorated with several red cloths. Perhaps it's some sort of ward. So, if we try to jump over that, will the ward stop us? Like there's some sort of invisible force field we'll bounce off of? Whoa. Guessing that this is where everyone gets married? A lot of marriages happen in this place. A lot of unnatural marriages. On choosing a bride. Grooms are brought in from other places. The groom makes his choice from illustrated votives. The wedding celebrant calls upon the chosen immortal flower, and the two are brought together. The immortal flowers are waiting for someone to join them in their caskets. All they can do is wait for a partner they cannot choose. That is the immortal flower's final wish. Talismans hang from the walls and ceiling amidst the images of couples getting married. Red cloths are tied to a rope stretching across. Does Rui want to be my immortal flower, I'm guessing? Enshrined on the altar lit with red candles is a small box, behind which is an image of a couple getting married. Countless more wedding images adorn the walls and ceiling, but they are all somewhat dirty and appear quite old.
I can't. No, stop. I can't do it.
I'm so scared I can't stop shaking. I have to go. I chose her, so we have to die together. She's been waiting for so long. What if you don't choose? Is that an option? There's no like speak now or forever hold your peace type of moment? Regarding bridge grooms. The bridge groom's soul after the ghost marriage is bound with the bride and placed with her in the casket so that the pillar can remain strong. The votive of the wedding is finished, and the groom's soulless body is interred in the Forbidden Valley. The souls of men driven mad by the ghost marriage are enshrined in unmarked graves in the Forbidden Valley. The corpse is placed in a reliquary alone and interred in the depths of the womb cavern. Oh boy. Ah. bride chosen has an audience with her groom. If the man can look at the black water with unwavering resolve, the ghost marriage is successful. If it fails, he shall be placed in a separate Wallachori. The bride will be returned to her casket alone with to wait anew for another selection. And this leads back to the beginning. Alright. Now, let's go through the other door. Pretty. Okay, that was blocked. Uh-oh. Cutscene? Oh, the old lady. Hello, miss. Are you like the priest around here that, does the marriages? Do you officiate?
How good of you to have come.
I was kind of dragged here.
My dear Master Asso,
Oh.
you are most welcome.
Do I look like him? Was he handsome too?
Now then, shall we go to see your beloved bride-to-be? She is waiting for you. This way, please. Follow me.
Why doesn't he ever wear suspenders? Put them on, right, man? You're about to get married.
This way.
Is it Rui? Hi, Rui.
Rui!
Looking pretty. Oh. Never mind.
Can you walk?
Yes. I've been waiting for you for so long.
Okay. Are you normal? Huh. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Before we disappear with the house.
Brad, look at that picture. The woman, she's...
Of course, she always gets locked behind the door. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna go the other way. That way is a bit faster to the entrance.
Why didn't you say anything? You didn't answer me. If only you had.
Ah, damn. Are you alive? I guess he's not. Okay, bunch of photographs. There's something in the photo. Portraits of the deceased. That must be where the key is hidden. Ah. Back up. Okay, I gotta find those photos. There's some up here, but I don't think those are the ones. Oh. Never mind, these might be the ones. Uh-oh. You dropped something when he disappeared. It was over the moment I saw that photograph. I'm done for. The moment I fixed my eyes on that lonely face, I bound myself to her. I noted that if I change my mind, I'm dead. I've been chosen to be her groom. I have to go now. She's been waiting for so long. She's waiting just ahead, but not for me. She's waiting for another. Kazuya. R.I.P. to Kazuya. I barely knew you. Never even saw you face to face. Alright, let's get out of here. Ren found Rui in the reliquary in the Veiled House, only to be pulled in himself. He awoke in an unfamiliar building. An old woman dressed in white led Ren to a room in which Rui was waiting. Dressed as a bride, this seemed to be the room in which weddings between the living and the dead are held. Rui suddenly changed into a fearsome bride wearing black. Then, in a flash, they were back in the folklorist's house. There, they encountered Ren's friend Kazuya, whose own wedding to a ghost went horribly wrong. The Veiled House vanished into the mist with Kazuya still inside. The 10th drop. Ghost Merge. Alright, so I got the 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th drop left. I will finish those in the next part, which will definitely be the last part. But yeah, I hope whoever's been watching has been enjoying. As mentioned after this, watch out for the Fatal Frame 2 remake playthrough. I'll play that, and of course other uploads, dreams, indie horror games, what I could find. Nothing else left I have to say. I've been enjoying this. But yeah, again, if you've been enjoying too, please leave a like and subscribe. Be cool, stay safe, have a good day, and see you in the next one.